All right, here we are. It's basically a live but recorded call. We have 20 seconds left on an auction. This Land Cruiser 80 Series 1997 with only 13,000 miles is coming up for, well, end of auction. 10 seconds left. So the way that Bring a Trailer works is someone can bid at the last second and it adds 2 minutes to the time. But is 135 the highest? It looks like it's ended. Let's actually go in and see more. I believe it's closed. So don't mind my scrolling here real quick. I just want to get down to the details and then we'll look at the truck here for a second. So yeah, current bid, time to drive is the bidder, $135,000. Yeah, it looks like the timer didn't get reset. So I was hoping someone would bid higher because it's fun to show people who've never seen Bring a Trailer before. It adds 2 minutes. So unlike eBay, where the auction ends and the very second it ends, whoever the highest bidder is wins, this gives an opportunity, 2 minutes for someone to bid higher. So crazy. Now, previously to this, and let me share with you, here's one that was bid. This Land Cruiser was bid to 185,000, but what's not fair, this is from TLC 4x4, where they redo it a stage 3. So it's got an LS motor, some newer amenities. So to me, you can't compare that to a stock OEM Land Cruiser like that one was. So let's go look at, let's see here, and go back. So yeah, it looks like 135,000. Boy, oh boy. There's a whole bunch of people with Land Cruisers that are going to be telling their wives right away that, see, I should do a 20,000 build on it. Let's add that slee bumper. Let's add the 35-inch tires. So here on my screen, this right here that's popping up, that's the one that sold for $136,000. That was a 1,000 mile. Let's click it and see. A 1,000 mile Land Cruiser, but a 1994. Oh no, wait a minute, is that the one? Yeah, there we go. A 1994 sold for 136. 1,000 miles, isn't that crazy? So I think the difference here is it's Corsetti Cruisers, so they know their stuff. They restore cruisers, and even though that white one had only, let's see, let me pull it up again, had only 13,000 miles on it. They still replaced the radiator, some hoses, some standard stuff. So look how beautiful that truck is. Sweet. Now, to me, what's crazy is someone's not going to use that for the purpose of the truck. Like, they're not going to off-road with a $135,000 rig. No. So this one did not get the record. The record still stands at 136 for that 1,000 mile Land Cruiser sold just a few months ago. This one, 13 times the miles, still 13,000, super low. Wow, yep. Sold for $1,000 less. So it begs the question, an 80,000, 100,000 mile. Me personally, I'd rather get one with some miles and not pay six figures. I'd rather get one that a diesel or a low, a 150,000 mile FZJ, even at 200,000 miles, if they're well taken care of, they're great. The issue to me is with a low miles is, did it sit for 5 years? You're gonna have to change out all the fluids just to be sure. So could have issues because of low miles. You'd rather have something that's used on a consistent basis and not parked and inactive for long periods of time. Also, I mean, you could pick up a well-equipped Land Cruiser that's super clean, rust-free, California, let's say, or a southwest or southern truck away from the oceans for 30, for 20. I know I have one for sale for 29. It's California, 1997, same as this, but it has 240,000 miles. But documented, dealer, all dealership maintained, every single maintenance issue done. So you always want to look at the Carfax all the time. But yeah, that one sold. Crazy. And me, I like it when you can go wheel with it. You know, that's what these are built for. The person that's buying this is probably going to put less than 500 miles, going to sit in the garage, and it'll never see dirt. It'll go to a car show here and there if they want to retain the value, you know, sell it one day at 15,000 miles, maybe for a 20, 30, $40,000 premium. But this, if you go to bring a trailer, you can see all the notes. Actually, we can see who bought it. We can see by clicking there. Yeah, it sold 135,000 to time to drive. Wow. So let's see here. Time to drive, you just click, I'm going to click their ID. So they won that truck, and oh, they bid on a Typhoon. Bid on it. They didn't win it. Yeah, so this is their first. Oh no, they did win. They win winner of the Typhoon. And the Land Cruiser. Bid on a Porsche, bid on that, what, a Monte Carlo? No, Buick GNX. Yep, so that person wasn't playing around. They wanted that Land Cruiser. Unbelievable. Let me show you quick my Land Cruiser just sitting in the parking lot, ready to go home, my diesel. And to show you this diesel, if I was to sell it, nowhere below 50,000, because you'll see it's got a lot of stuff put on it, king shocks as well. So, you know, take an OEM Land Cruiser, take an OEM any vehicle, and you put king shocks and dual rate springs, you're going to get a phenomenal ride, better than the manufacturer ever intended it to be, especially with the plush king. So let me show you that, and then we'll wrap up this video. All right, well, there she is. So that's a diesel 1996. So that's Japanese, and the big difference is that diesel engine is phenomenal. I have 380 series, and 2 of them are gas, and you know, the FZJ, and then this is the HDJ. Just that sleeve bumper in the back alone is 5,000 bucks. You know, when you include shipping and then, you know, install. But when they're fully equipped like this one, you know, you can get this one for 50. Well, if you could pry it for me, I'm not for sale, but 50,000 and have what, $85,000 left to go get your matching Porsche. Because I said before, most people that have Land Cruisers also have the sports car, so they have the best of both worlds. The speed, you know, old school sports car too. Old school, I mean like AMG, Porsche, turbos, Audis, M5s, M3s, all the like. But yeah, that's my cruiser. And you know, these cruisers, they're going to be harder and harder to come by for a clean specimen, so the prices will go up. I think it's a great investment. All right, so back to our screen. So 135, you got 2 Land Cruisers, a 135 and a 136 for original. I'm not including, you know, LS conversions, Icon, TLC. There'll be more guys on the scene that are going to be completely Land Cruiser heaven. Corsetti Cruisers, that actually was the one selling this rig right here. I think we'll continue to see resto mods, and some of those resto mods, modern amenities, new engine, all this type of stuff, king shocks like I'm referring to in mine. They're going to go 200, like the Joe Rogan Land Cruiser went for over 200 grand, who knows? But, you know, it's his personal, you know, customized 80 series, right, with LS motor. But let's continue to see where the market's going. I have a video about that I did in January, so just a few months ago, talking about 80 series. I have all 3 of mine before I completed the build on that black diesel. So check that out. I'll put it here in the videos you can click, and also in the description. All right, but if you don't have an 80 series, time to get one soon, because I don't think the market will cool on 80 series. There's only so many left out there, especially for clean specimens. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the weekend, and remember, Toyota all the way, baby, with the 80.